So, good morning once again. Welcome back to all 10th standard students. We have yesterday started this chapter 8 climate, and I have told you the syllabus and regional variation of this regarding temperature and rainfall. Precipitation means rainfall. We were dealing with the factors affecting the climate of India. I have told you about the Himalayas, what role Himalayas play in forming the climate. How does it stand as a barrier? Now we shall study about the monsoon winds. Yesterday I have told you the monsoon winds have almost universal effect. Universal effect in bringing summer rains over the whole of South Asia. During summer, winds move quickly into the peninsular India towards low pressure system of northwest India from the Arabian Sea. From Arabian Sea of and Bay of Bengal. The moisture carried by these southwesterly winds from the Arabian Sea and Bay of Bengal bring rain to the entire subcontinent, leaving Tibet dry in the rain shadow of the Himalayas. Because these winds which are coming from the Bay of Bengal and Arabian Sea, they are not crossing Himalayas, so Tibet is dry. The southwest monsoon. The southwest monsoon starts retreating by the end of September from Punjab and Uttar Pradesh, by October from central India, and by the end of November from South India. Retreating monsoon brings rain in the eastern and coastal region. During winter, dry offshore northeast monsoon winds blow from the high pressure to the low pressure region, which is centered at the head of Bay of Bengal. These winds originate in Mongolia is a different country, and northwest China. As they blow over the vast land mass, they are cold and dry. These cool, dry winds join the trade winds to pass over the Bay of Bengal. They pick up moisture from the Bay of Bengal to bring rain to the Tamil Nadu in winters. So this is what we have the monsoon effect. Now let us see how does latitude affect the climate of India. We know the Indian subcontinent is divided into two parts by the Tropic of Cancer. The northern portion lies in the temperate zone and the southern portion lies in the tropical zone. The warm temperate or subtropical climate of the northern zone give it a cold winter season and hot summer season. The southern tropical climatic zone of India is warmer than the north and does not have a clear cut winter season. Similarly, the northern zone does not have the midday sun almost vertically overhead during any part of the year, while the southern zone has midday sun almost vertically overhead at least twice every year. So we know very well, we have studied this summer solstice, winter solstice, and we also have studied that equinoxes. So based on that, only latitudinal effect is over India. Now let us focus on our fourth point. What is varied relief? Relief plays an important role in the climatic condition of India. The Western Ghats get heavy rainfall on the western side because they stand in the way of the southwest monsoon winds, which come from the Arabian Sea. On the other hand, the Deccan Plateau get less rainfall as it lies in the rain shadow area of the Western Ghats. In Rajasthan, so I have told you this. In Rajasthan, the Aravalli range is parallel to the direction of the southwest monsoon winds. You know very well. So, it is unable to stop the moisture laden wind that makes Rajasthan a dry area. The southern hills of the Assams get heavy rainfall, but the northern does not. Northern one does not get. This is because the southern hill follows the moisture laden winds to shed their moisture before they proceed northwards. This is what varied relief we have. So, one side we can see how Western Ghats is there, other side very dry lies Rajasthan, and Aravalli rise to the parallel to the direction of monsoon. So, without shedding any moisture, if it is perpendicular to the direction of monsoon, then only moisture can be shed. Let us focus on our fifth point. Now, what is our fifth point is saying? There is a decrease of 1 degree Celsius of every 166 meter. We have studied in our previous class also. Rise in height because the temperature decreases as you move higher to the altitudes. So the mountains are cooler than the plains. For example, Ooty, a hill station, has much lower temperature than Kochi because of the latitudinal change. What is 6 point? Influence of the surrounding areas. India India is flanked by three water bodies, namely Indian Ocean, the Bay of Bengal, and the Arabian Sea, which have profound impact of the climate, especially in the areas lying close to the sea. These water bodies act as a major source of moisture to the summer monsoon and bring heavy rainfall to the whole area. In fact, it is because of the nearness of the sea that these areas have moderate climate. So, yeah, I hope you understood. Now let us see seventh point: Western disturbances. What is Western disturbances? The weather condition during the winter are generally influenced by the distribution pattern of the pressure in the central and West Asia. In winter season, due to the shifting of the pressure belt, the westerlies blow from 20-degree north to 50-degree north latitude, and the northern India comes under the influence of the winds and cyclone rising from the Mediterranean Sea. Mediterranean Sea is just in the west of India. So that is called Western disturbance. These cyclones bring rain to the northern plains and show and snow in Jammu Kashmir in India. You are familiar with jet streams. Let us focus on jet streams. Jet streams are cold, fast blowing wind. Cold, fast blowing winds that develop in the upper layers of the atmosphere. They influence they influence the climate of India. The westerly jet stream prevail over the North Indian plain during winter months, while the easterly jet stream steers tropical depression over India. These depressions play a very significant role in the distribution pattern of the monsoon rainfall in the subcontinent. The highest rainfall occur along the track of these depressions. So depressions you well understood. Now let us see what distance from the sea effect. Distance from the sea. Areas in the interior of India have extreme type of climate or continental type of climate. This continental means extreme type of climate, severe heat, severe cold, severe hot. So all these are continental, whereas the coastal areas have equable maritime climate. The effect of land breeze and sea breeze caused by different rate of heating and cooling of land and sea are responsible for moderate climate in coastal areas. In the peninsula, that is Indian Peninsula they are talking, the Western Ghats prevents the wind from carrying such benefits far inward. Therefore, the moderating influence of the sea is limited to the coastal areas. Our 10th point, El Nino effect. This is a term. El Nino is a warm ocean current which sometimes appears off the coast of Peru in South America during the month of December. It increases the surface temperature of the sea and affect the movement of monsoon winds in Indian Ocean and cause a weak drought-like situation in the Indian subcontinent. So we have seen El Nino effect, broad drought-like situation in Indian subcontinent. Let's move on next page now. Monsoon phenomena and its mechanism. Let us see what is monsoon. Monsoon are periodic and seasonal winds. They develop because of the differential heating as well as cooling of the land and sea. They are divided into two wind system, that is summer monsoon and winter monsoon, that is in India. Let us see what is summer monsoon. In summer the land gets heated more than the sea, hence they develop a center of low pressure on the land over the adjoining sea. The air is comparatively cool and the and a high pressure develops pressure develops there. This causes the winds to blow from sea to land in summer monsoon. In May and June, the plains of the Indian subcontinent are heated by vertical rays of the sun. The intense heat develops low pressure. During these months, over the Indian Ocean, a high pressure area develops. So the wind blow from the Indian Ocean northwards and northwest into Asia. As they blow, as they blow from the sea to the land, they bring heavy rainfall in some parts of Indian subcontinent. The summer monsoon winds The summer monsoon winds blow southwest, so they are known as southwest monsoon, or we can say southwest summer monsoon winds. Now, that we understood summer monsoon winds. Now we are coming on winter monsoon focus. During winter season, the conditions just reverse of those in summers. A high pressure develops over a big landmass stretching from the Central Asia up to the northwest Indian plains. At the same time, low pressure zone develops in the Indian Ocean. As winds blow from the land to sea, they bring cold, dry weather. They are incapable of producing rain. When these winds blow over the sea, pass over the adjoining land, they bring some rainfall. The southern Coromandel coast, that is given in picture C, and Tamil Nadu, southern tip of Andhra Pradesh. India gets rain from winter monsoon. The winter monsoon winds blow northeast, so the monsoon is known as northeast winter monsoon. Mechanism monsoon are further explained in this chapter. We are going step by step. We were focusing on now fourth season. What are the fourth season? You are well aware about it. The monsoon is a type of climate distinct seasonal variation marked by the significant change from the season. From one season to the these changes are clearly visible in the interior parts of the country. The coastal areas, due to the influence of the sea, do not experience much variation in temperature, though there occurs variation in the pattern of rainfall. Thus, the year may be divided into four principal seasons on the basis of monsoon variation. The hot dry summer, that is March to May, hot and wet rainy season on the southwest monsoon or the southwest monsoon, that is from June to September. Third one is retreating southwest monsoon, that is from October to November, and cold and dry winter season, northeast monsoon, that is from December to February. We are studying now first the hot dry summer. What happened in India? The hot season begins in March and lasts until June. The vertical rays of the sun fall directly over the Tropic of Cancer during this period. You know what is Tropic of Cancer? Just passing from just middle of the India. So they are showing in this map. You can see how southwest monsoon is moving from Arabian Sea branch. So go through it. From March to May, due to northward movement of the path of the sun's vertical rays, the length of the day increases. It results in the increase of the solar radiation, which move northward over the tropical areas of the South Asia, and temperature start rising. In most parts of India, temperature ranges between 30 degrees and 32 degrees Celsius. The highest day temperature increases as the heat belt moves for the north. In northwestern part of India, temperature is around 48 degrees Celsius are not uncommon. In South India, the hot weather is not as intense as the North India. The moderating influence of the ocean, together with the peninsular situation of the South India, keeps the temperature lower than that of Northern India. The temperature therefore remains between 26 degrees Celsius and 32 degrees Celsius in the South India. There is some respite from the heat in the coastal region due to the influence of the sea. Plateaus and hills are also relatively cool because of the elevation. The diurnal valley is large, especially in the interior part lying on the west of subcontinent. Now we will move on pressure conditions. We have seen now pressure condition. The warmest areas slowly shift from the Deccan, northwest India. The high temperature, so that we have seen in the subcontinent, causes low pressure. We are on next page now between Third Desert and Chota Nagpur Plateau. The surrounding areas are cooler and develop high pressure condition in the Indian Ocean. By the end of May, a comparatively high pressure area develops near the Cape of Comorin, extending towards the Arabian Sea. By June, the inland low pressure system becomes more intense and move northward with it. So, with its center over the Indus lowlands and Baluchistan. The influx of these winds by mid-June bring about a change in the weather towards the rainy season. Storms and rainfall. The hot dry weather is marked by weak and dryness over the area. The low pressure over the northern plains draws winds from the surrounding areas, giving rise to thunderstorm with strong dusty winds. These winds caused a shower of rain mostly in Punjab, Haryana, and Uttar Pradesh. Local winds. A striking feature of the hot weather season is is the strong and dusty winds called Lu, which blow during the daytime over the northern and northwestern India. These winds have temperature range between 45 degrees Celsius and 50 degrees Celsius, which is not enough to cause heat stroke. There are occasional tornado like dust storm in Punjab and Haryana, Uttar Pradesh. Then we have seen the thunderstorm accompanied with strong winds and heavy rainfall occur in Assam and West Bengal. These local winds are known as Kal Baisakhi, very important term you can underline. Kal Baisakhi, which means the calamity of the month of Baisakh. In Assam, these storms are known as Barodali Chera. Barodali Chera. They originate over the Chota Nagpur plateau and are carried eastward by westerly winds. They bring rainfall in Assam, West Bengal, and Odisha. This rainfall is quite beneficial for growing jute and rice in West Bengal and tea in Assam. The thunderstorm caused rainfall along the Kerala. So, thunderstorm caused rainfall along Kerala and Karnataka coast. These little rainfall that they bring is important for mango and tea coffee plant. Such rains are called mango showers as they help in the early ripening of the mango crop. They are also called the cherry blossom in Karnataka. So, from second part, I will teach you in my next video. Up to here, you read, understand. If I have doubt, ask in the comments. In our next video, we shall take the southwest monsoon season. Up to then, take care, do all your work, find answers up to here. Goodbye.